Long before the legends of Super Saiyans or the battles that shaped the stars, there was an empire, vast, merciless, and ruled by a name that echoed like thunder across the galaxies: Frieza. Born of the Cold family, son to the fearsome King Cold, Frieza was no ordinary being. From the moment he drew breath, power flowed through his veins like liquid fire. His strength, untrained, untested, yet already unrivaled, was enough to bend armies to his will. Where others sought to prove themselves through combat and conquest, Frieza simply was a prodigy of destruction, a natural emperor. His empire grew not through unity or honor, but through fear. Entire species bowed to him. Those who resisted vanished beneath his shadow. The Frieza Force, a legion of soldiers, mercenaries, and conquerors, spread his reign across the stars. Worlds were traded like currency, civilizations silenced with the flick of a tail, and above it all sat Frieza, amused by the chaos he commanded. Yet, even among the countless races of the cosmos, there was one that stirred unease in his cold heart: the Saiyans of Planet Vegeta. A warrior people, fierce, unpredictable, and growing stronger with every battle they fought. Whispers reached Frieza's throne of an ancient prophecy that one day a Super Saiyan would rise, a being of unimaginable power who would topple his empire. To a being like Frieza, fear was unacceptable, and so he chose the only path he knew: annihilation. He summoned the Saiyans home under the pretense of reward, only to seal their fate. From the cold void of space, with but a single finger, he summoned a sphere of energy, brilliant, burning, merciless. The death ball descended upon Planet Vegeta, engulfing it in fire and silence. In an instant, a proud race was erased from existence. Frieza's laughter echoed through the stars. The legend of the Super Saiyan was extinguished. Or so he believed. After the fall of Planet Vegeta, Frieza's empire ruled unchallenged. But even the most powerful feared time, the slow decay of strength, the whisper of mortality. And so Frieza turned his gaze to the planet Namek, a quiet, green world that hid a secret capable of making his power eternal: the Dragon Balls. With his army behind him, Frieza descended like a storm. Villages burned, Namekians fell, their sacred treasures became pawns in his pursuit of immortality. To him, life was a game, and the universe his board. But on Namek, destiny intervened. Goku, Vegeta, and the remaining Z fighters rose against him. Warriors bound by courage, driven by hope. For every form Frieza revealed, his power multiplied beyond comprehension. First, monstrous and grotesque, then sleek, deadly, perfect. Yet, even perfection met its equal. In the flames of despair, as his friends fell one by one, Goku stood alone. The sky trembled, the ground cracked, and from within the heart of rage and loss, the legend awoke: the Super Saiyan. Frieza, the Emperor of Fear, now faced the wrath of a legend he thought he'd raised. Their clash shattered worlds, split oceans, and scorched the heavens. But arrogance became Frieza's undoing. His empire, his pride, his invincibility all crumbled before Goku's fury. Defeated and left to die on the very planet he'd ravaged, Frieza's reign ended in fire and silence. Yet, death was not the end. His shattered body was recovered, rebuilt piece by piece, until metal replaced flesh and vengeance replaced reason. For the first time, Frieza trained. Through hatred and discipline, he was reborn as something greater. The galaxy would tremble once more, for the tyrant had risen, not merely to conquer, but to remind the universe that true evil never dies. Even in death, Frieza's story refused to end. Dragged from the depths of hell, he returned once more to the world of the living, his hatred sharper, his ambition undiminished, but this time his path would cross with the very heroes who had once destroyed him. Side by side with Goku and Vegeta, he fought to ensure the survival of Universe 7. Every move was calculated, every strike deliberate. His calm amidst chaos was not loyalty, it was opportunity. In the end, he helped secure victory, not out of compassion, but because the universe was his to rule, not to lose. When the dust settled, Frieza returned to the stars. His empire rebuilt, his name feared once more. Some call him a monster, others a necessary constant, the shadow that remains light, why it must shine. But Frieza is more than a villain, he is inevitability. The embodiment of power without mercy, ambition without restraint. Across time, across galaxies, his legacy endures, a reminder that evil never truly fades. For as long as heroes rise, the Emperor of the Universe will return to challenge them again. Frieza, the Cold Emperor, eternal, ruthless, unforgettable.